400 individual medley. Grueling event. 2 heats.
The next event is the women's 400-meter individual medley. There are 2 heats in this event. Heat 1.
So the individual medley, if you're not aware, this is the swimmers swim all 4 disciplines. And some may show that they're excellent in one discipline, not so good in another, and that can really change the whole concept of the race. All looking nice and relaxed as they come out to swim their first events at the 2015 SEA Games in Singapore. Down here in lane 3, wearing the Philippines uniform, was Hannah Dato. This is Kylan Koo, who's based in the US and has one of the faster times. It's Ressa Dewi of Indonesia and Jingi Tan of Singapore. So they're the 4 who will line up in the first of the heats for the women's 400 meters individual medley. That's the game's record, 4:46.16. And the title holder will be swimming in, or the game's record holder will be swimming in the next heat. Far and away the best time of the lot. But the Malaysian swimming in lane 4, Kylan Koo, has the 2nd fastest time. So we'll see what sort of form she's in. There are a number of US-based swimmers competing here. None more famous than Joseph Schooling from Singapore, who's out here. I think he's swimming in 9 events and hopes to win the gold on all of them, and it's not beyond him either. He's outstanding, highly ranked, 2nd fastest in the US at the moment. His coach is out here as well, but Kylan Koo is also US-based. She's in 3rd place at the moment after the first 50 of the butterfly. Closest to us here, Jingi Tan of Singapore leads. Her qualifying time, her best time going into this. So these nations held qualifying races for representation at the SEA Games. It may well have been their national championships or trials for this. But Tang had a 5:05.47, which is should not really get her into the final, but mind you, there's only 9 swimmers, so it will, if she can complete that sort of time, get her into the final. So we're looking at 8 to go through tonight. Up at the top there, Hannah Dato of Philippines comes into the backstroke looking very strong. Jingi Tan of Singapore now waiting for Ressa Dewi of Indonesia. She's there, and in lane 4, strangely, just swimming so much within herself is Kylan Koo. Koo is a very good breaststroker as well, and it's often the breaststroke that changes the overall picture in these races. But with just the 9 swimmers here and 8 to qualify, so we've got Tan down here, just 14 years of age, one of those improvers, one of those with potential, aiming at probably the next Asian Games, and remember too, the Singapore team looking good at Commonwealth Games as well. That nice turn there from Tan into the breaststroke. Now we'll see if there are any changes here. Tan leads, Dato of Philippines at the top there in lane 3 is in a par on a line with her, maybe just in 2nd place. Now a move from the Indonesian. Look at this, and see breaststroke changes things. Look at the 2nd from the bottom. Indonesian Dewi is swiftly gathering in the rest of the competitors. My word. The others don't appear to be going slowly, but she's just eating them up. Turns and in 3rd place, but with that sort of first 50, if she does the same in the 2nd, she'll be touching first to go into the freestyle and home. swimming very close to her right-hand lane marker. The other's very aware now that she's moved up and threatening them in the lead, and also for a time in the final. Good strong pull through. Very, you can either do breaststroke or you can just manage it. Some are better than others, and this young Indonesian, 19 years old, went in with a 4:58.27. Touches now in the lead, so she's gone from a distant third into the lead, and Kylan Koo, I didn't even see her at the turn. Kylan Koo not in the picture at all. So perhaps with a big, no, she's just turning now, so with a big schedule, perhaps this is not something she was aiming for, but she's certainly, with this sort of form and going into this with a 4:54, she's going to, well, she'd miss out on qualifying, you would imagine, although there are a couple of slower swimmers in the second heat. But anyway, we're back to the front, and this has been a great second half of the first heat of the women's 400 IM. Ressa Kania Dewi of Indonesia, third going into the breaststroke, just gobbled up the other swimmers over the first 50, went further in front over the second, and swims home comfortably to take this first heat. So we'll watch and see how she performs in the 5:03. She's not at all happy with that. She's gone in with a 4:58. But we'll see how she goes in the, obviously her specialist event will be the breaststroke, one would imagine. She swam that well. Look here, see all four of them there. She was in third place, in fact, third equal alongside Kylan Koo. She was still third going into the breaststroke, and she comes home over the freestyle to win this quite comfortably. Our heat winner from the first of the 400 IM heats, Ressa Kania Dewi of Indonesia.